6 months is getting real.
Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm pregnant with identical twin boys, and you can subscribe to my channel if you want to follow along with my twin pregnancy. We just got back from going to Home Depot and we picked out the paint for the nursery, and for our basement we're going to use the same color upstairs and downstairs.
Just went to Home Depot to get our paint color and painting supplies for the nursery. We were probably in there a total of 15 minutes, and I couldn't make it. I couldn't even make it the 15 minutes. It was painfully exhausting. Standing, walking, supporting this huge bump that I have attached to me. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. But we made it out. I had to wait in the car for a little bit while he checked out because that just static standing, it's exhausting. And then we went to Wawa for lunch right now. You know, probably took about 3 minutes in Wawa. And after a couple of minutes in there, oh my gosh. Too tired. So he's checking out again. I'm sitting in the car, and then we'll eat our subs. But 6 months is getting real.
Man, we just got back from going out to lunch, and I could totally take a nap right now if I wanted to. I'm so tired. But 24 weeks. So this past week was much better than my 23rd week video. So if you haven't already seen that, check that out. And then come back to this one because there's a little bit of a backstory to why I'm so happy that this week has gone so well. I had been complaining of back pain, really, really bad back pain, and felt like I couldn't get any relief. It was keeping me up at night, and the punchline is I have experienced some relief. I went to a physical therapist first, and I'm not going to go into detail, but I was not very happy with this physical therapist and decided to go with a chiropractor based on a friend's recommendation. And this chiropractor is a sorcerer. I'm telling you. Actual magician. When I went to the chiropractor, I kind of gave him a little bit of a background on the type of back pain that I have. It's like spasming up in my upper back more. It was radiating down into my lower back, but he was like, okay. You know, snapped me around, and he said, okay, now sit up. How do you feel? And I was like, I feel pretty good. I thought, okay, this has to be like a little quick fix, temporary, whatever. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high. But I left, I went to bed, I went to work the next day. I felt some pain, but the pain had gone from spasming, intense, constant pain to this dull, nagging pain that was totally much more manageable than it had been for weeks now. And then I went back to the chiropractor 2 days later, and he worked on me again, cracked me around a couple more times, and I'm feeling even better. I'm actually feeling a little bit better. The pain isn't completely gone. It's kind of migrated more down towards my lower back now. But now I don't fear pain as much because he actually performed some kind of sorcery and fixed my pain in my upper back. So now if I tell him, well, now my lower back hurts, I think he'll whip me into shape. and I'll be fine. So I've heard a lot of people have success with chiropractors through their pregnancy. The concept kind of scared me a little bit just because I'm unfamiliar with chiropractors, but my doctor recommended it, said it was totally safe, and I really recommend it. If you're having any kind of back pain, I really recommend seeing a chiropractor. And he explained too that throughout my pregnancy, as things progress, everything's going to be changing so rapidly. It was my upper back last week, it's my lower back this week, it's going to be like pelvic pain the next week. So he can always like work with you through the pregnancy. So I'm glad I got in with him now, because as things progress, he's going to help me, which is wonderful. So I went ahead and wrote down my other symptoms that I was having because they're different and they're interesting. My heartburn had been temporarily relieved like a couple weeks ago when I made a video about Zantac. I thought, oh my gosh, it's magic, you know, take it and your heartburn goes away. But that lasted all of like 3 days that it was helping me for 24 hours. I was taking a 150 milligram tablet, and I would take it around 5 o'clock so that it would cover me overnight. But I was waking up in the middle of the night with terrible heartburn, and I would like be forced to just take a Tums, and I didn't really know if that was okay to be like having the Zantac and then the Tums, but I felt panicked. Like I would wake up still having that really scary bad heartburn, and then you know that would be the middle of the night. I would take the Tums, get some relief, and then in the morning around 11 or so, after I had had breakfast and right as lunchtime was about to start, you know, I would really feel the heartburn coming back again. I feel like in the beginning of the day, I think to myself, like my food just backs up in me, and I like always say to myself, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. From SpongeBob? Anybody? Anybody? I don't know. I just feel like my food backs up as I put food in, and then it catches my whole throat on fire. I don't know. Another thing that I say a whole lot from SpongeBob is, oh, my aching tentacles.
Oh, my aching tentacles.
And by tentacles, I mean like my feet and my knees and my back and my body. Anyway, that was just a little train of thought. Back to the heartburn. So I asked my doctor if I could take 2 Zantacs, and she said that I could. So right now I'm taking 300 milligrams. What I have figured out helps me the most is to take them at 2 different times during the day, so I'm covered for 24 hours instead of like really loading up and getting all of the Zantac at once to space it out, like once in the evening and once in the morning. That seems to help me a little bit more. So that's how I'm managing my heartburn now. Next on my list of symptoms is my hands falling asleep when I'm like sleeping like this, or if I sleep like this on my side. My hands have really started falling asleep pretty easily if I like bend my arms in bed. I have to kind of wake them up very frequently throughout the night. I'll wake up and my hands will be completely tingly and sometimes numb, so that's a newer symptom. I ordered a new pregnancy pillow that keeps me on my side because when I was having the really bad back pain, sleeping on my side was so painful that buying a pillow to keep me forced on my side sounded so painful. Now that I have some relief, I'm kind of excited. I can get one of those pregnancy pillows where you just kind of are forced to sleep on your side. I'm gonna test that out and see if I like it. Okay, and then another really great symptom is my appetite is completely back to normal. For a while there, I was a little bit panicked because I thought, oh my gosh, I do not like anything anymore, and I don't enjoy eating, and I was looking forward to eating and being pregnant and not caring about anything, you know, caring, but just not being so like, about my weight or anything, but for a while, nothing appealed to me. And now, everything but chicken appeals to me. My appetite is so normal now that I've like totally regained my love of sprinkles. That if you haven't watched some of my videos before, I lost my love of sprinkles for a while, and now I really, really love them again. So much so that I bought these. Size of my head. That's about the right size that'll probably get me through 4 days. I mean, that's a stretch. It'll last me a while, but I like a whole lot of sprinkles, and those little tubs that you get from the grocery store just do not cut it for me. So I went on Amazon, link in the description, and I got these. I'm a happy pregnant woman. And the last symptom I've been having, not even a symptom. I don't know what to attribute this to. It's really freaking weird. But all I want to do for some reason, well, the two things that I really want to do, go to a trampoline park. When have I ever been to a trampoline park? And go on a slip and slide. I'm like dying to do both of those things. Two things that I totally cannot be doing right now, but they sound like so much fun, and it's like all I can think about. Like as soon as I give birth and I'm like all healed and recovered, even if it's winter, I'm gonna get my butt on a slip and slide and at a trampoline park. I don't even care. Those are like really weird symptoms. They are not even symptoms, just weird desires that I have. But you know, I guess it's like you really want what you can't have. I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll take the boys with me and we'll slip and slide and go to a trampoline park and have a great time. But not while I'm pregnant. So I'm gonna show you how I look now at 24 weeks pregnant. But you know, I am wearing the same thing that I have worn in 2 other videos, so.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
I just really love this dress. I don't care if I'm an outfit repeater. I will wear this dress very proudly. But anyway, let me squat down. Here's how I look at 24 weeks pregnant. Okay, that's all for today, but I'm gonna be starting a new little series on my channel for people who would like to play music to their babies. When I get the chance, I'm gonna record a couple of songs that I've been playing on piano for my babies. So I'll put it in a little playlist, and then eventually, if I have a couple of good little lullaby, pretty type songs, if you want to, you can just play them as a little playlist for your babies. So I'm gonna try to upload one of those this week, maybe today, maybe not, but that's what you can expect from me at some point later on this week. But you can definitely count on me coming back on Wednesday. I compiled a whole list of comments that people have made to me since I've been pregnant. The things that people say, man, I started writing them down because it just got a little bit ridiculous, but these are the comments that people have made to me since I've been pregnant. I'm not even including all of the comments that people said to me before I was pregnant. That's its own separate video can of worms. I don't even think I want to make a video about that because it was too upsetting. Anyway, I'll be back on Wednesday with that video, and then maybe at some point with a piano song this week. Okay, I will see you in the next video.